All right, welcome to another edition of the desk. I don't even know what episode anymore because I'm half asleep, and I'm joined by
Good.
now one half of the tag team champions,
Of
Cort
the
Marshall.
world.
You fucking, I hate you.
Yeah, well,
Guilted me into doing this shit.
it's love hate, isn't it?
Nah, I don't like you as a person. I made that abundantly
What have
clear.
I done to you?
You just make snarky comments, thinking you're so. Oh, look at me! I'm so clever. I'm making comments.
Look at me, I can
Oh, look! I'm making jokes and people are laughing. Ha ha ha! Tee hee.
I don't mean it. I'm not just like you know what I mean.
I don't like comedy rivals. God damn it!
The
I'm supposed to be
genesis
the
of every
funny one.
comedian is someone who was made fun of in school. I'm sure you know that.
I'm supposed to be the ultra funny one. I can't have funny competition. It's disgusting. So yeah, you're the one half of the tag team champions. I recorded half of the audio of everyone losing their mind. Hopefully I can put that on YouTube somewhere. If not, kiss my ass. I don't know, man. What do you want, man? What the fuck do you want from my life? We're here right now. What do you want to do?
That's very non-specific. Do you mean what do I want to do for the podcast?
No, what do you want? What do you want from
life?
What do you want from my life? It's 9:18 on a Thursday. I streamed for 2.5 hours.
The original concept was that I was going to talk about the previous Fed in relation to this one, which puts you over as someone who can actually manage things because the other one was hilariously incompetent, and I thought that was how everything went.
Okay.
And because I've talked about it in text chat before, but I didn't want to spoil it because I wanted to do it in like a little.
So we can do that here, but let me ask you this though. Honestly, you guys winning on the show's going up now. The show's up now. I got to put up the last page, which I'll do after this. But it's kind of dope. You guys knowing it's a Cinderella story and listening to French Rollins lose his mind in French was also kind of amazing.
Oh Dios mío! Wait, that's not the wrong.
That's the wrong accent. Les incompétents.
Oh no!
S'il vous plaît, son of a bitch. He's gonna drop the Eiffel Tower on your fucking head. But yeah, no, it's funny from the context of because see, this is the good thing about League or EFEDs or whatever the hell you want to call them. Just by being in the match, right? It's real to me, damn it. Just by being in the match, it has this like I don't know, it's a really good story.
It's a combination of shoot and work because the non-kayfabe stuff where how good each player is also plays into storylines. Like a Cass's thing is he beats everybody's ass. And so, like, since that's what he does out of kayfabe, he can make it in kayfabe. But it also prevents people from just getting to come in and do, like, I'm the Undertaker gimmicks. Exactly. And so it's kind of a back and forth where if you're shitty as fuck like me, you got to do that Bobby Minio thing and it'd be good at promos.
Yeah, your promos are better than serviceable, so I give you commending on
above
that.
Average. Right,
no, they're actually they're good. If you want to like put me on the spot, like, oh, what'd you like today? I'm like, I don't remember. I know you did I don't remember anything either. You did like 3 of them, and I enjoyed them fully. There was one you did before. I can't remember. I'm not even gonna try to placate your dumb ass. But the story with AWOL though, it's cool because for people who don't know, you know what? I should have fucking just streamed this. I'm an idiot. Whatever. I don't care. More YouTube stuff. The thing about you, Dan, that would have been a good idea. Fuck.
But the
stream and
cheat era?
Stream and record. No, stream and record this. But no, yeah. So you were a tag team champion in the cheat era, and it seems that your partner got popped. So the issue was trying to figure out what the hell to do with you, and then you said, you know what? I'll just, it's fine. I'll just vacate instead of finding another partner. So that alone was like, all right, cool, man. Good integrity. So then it was, you gotta find a partner, and then you buried Shepard. Who recommended Shepard? I think I did, and you buried Shepard.
Well, I think it's because at that point he had no character and he didn't even have an outfit, and I was like, you got to make an outfit, and then I ended up making the outfit, but the American one. I don't think I buried Shepard. I think he was my original goal, actually, if I recall. He was the only one on the team that didn't get.
Yeah, he did. No, but you were like, oh, so now my choices are nothing and a mute.
Well, don't put words in my mouth. But
oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I might have said that. I don't remember. But basically, the deal was that I didn't have anyone to carry me. Sorry, thought. I mean, he carried me that match. So I guess it turns out to be exactly the same deal as before, except with someone who isn't having the retard or gimmick of a retard. Which, by the way, okay, let me bury Ed and Dennis on those fuckers, because I hate them now. Now that I know all that shit happened went down.
God.
But at that point, I mean, Ed didn't he played on Dennis's Xbox, Dennis's account or whatever. He didn't write promos, so I was like, what am I gonna do with one half the tag team but doesn't do anything? And so I was like, I got to make a gimmick, so I just made him retarded. and I thought it would be fun. And then I had a whole storyline planned out where what would get him to turn face is he gets hit in the head with a chair, and he goes like Grey Hulk, he gets smart, and he starts going like doing the Connecticut Blue Blood Triple H thing, and he's just like, oh, indubitably, my good sir, and he becomes like this really dictionary learned guy, and he goes face, and he's just this like kind of William Regal but 8 foot tall, and then he screwed that over. So I kind of had to start from nothing, and all the storylines stopped, and I had to go and then do the thing. And I was like, well, I can't out-heel someone who was actually a cockhead in real life, so I might as well try to turn face.
And that you did. And then how many chances? Well, how many times did you get close to, I guess, the end goal?
I think I only had 2 title shots, if I recall. Or no, we had the match against. We put the belts up against Viger Lenny, I think.
Yeah, and then you came up short.
Yeah, so that was technically a chance.
And then you guys became
number 1 contenders against
C.Q.C, right? Or was it somebody else? C.Q.C, right? You gotta help me.
Yeah, number 1 contenders against them.
And then they won. And then we thought everything was over. Then the perfect circle happened because of them. They were like, "Hey, let's do this." I'm like, "When?" Like, "Oh, let's do it on Riot." I'm like, fuck it, okay. It's the summer, I don't care.
It was kind of well booked that way because the sequence of the matches was that we were last because we were like the least deserving in kayfabe terms. So I thought I thought B2O was going to win it. Not to bury Telus and Cobra, but I thought because they were in a team beforehand.
Yeah. So we wound up having this, and now you guys are tag team champions. So now you're going in to fight the team that beat you guys last month. So that's going to be
great storyline.
That's what I'm saying. It kind of what you call it. It all turns in. It all turns in. What's in the background?
It's my dad complaining about something.
Talking about tractors? I hope so.
How many fucking hours a day are you on that thing?
Oh Christ! Are we gonna? Listen. I scheduled this podcast thing just for 5 minutes, please. No loud fucks in the background.
Oh my god!
People are gonna watch this. Maybe like 10 people only, but people.
Oh my god! I love your family. Your family's the best. Your family is the best.
How many hours a day? Well, all the hours a day I'm not at work, which is 7. That was 7 and didn't work. So maybe like 2 or 3. It's not
that was the best. I mean, there's been other it's probably 30, but not 10.
Balls exposed on stream.
Who said balls exposed on stream?
That was me.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Yeah, no, I went on a tirade in the stream earlier. I wasn't aware that I had the mic on, so I started talking horrible about Adam and everybody else, and they were all laughing. And then no one informed me that for 5 minutes I was just ripping into everyone on Discord.
But why?
Because I'm angry. I'm tired.
Had to get some anger out.
I'm overworked and underpaid at fucking OCW. I'm so exhausted.
Well, you don't get paid. I don't think that's the gimmick.
Exactly. I'm so.
You're sitting in your slave factory. So I don't want to be that guy who's just like
slave factory. It's like, hey, are you gonna be on commentary? No, I'm not. Hey, we were ready to do this podcast. The stream is going. Well, you didn't tell. I was like, oh my god. When
I get rich in the future from selling shoes door to door, I'll give you all my money.
Oh, that's great. You don't have to give me anything. If I win the future and sell money, I don't know what that means.
You're gonna sell money.
I don't know. I'll sell money for
pyramid scheme.
So yeah,
Global Force Gold.
just buy these hash coins. Damn it, Ricky. Anyway, fuck, I don't know where I was. So I'm not gonna talk about your dumb career. It's going great. I'm happy. I'm happy about Summercide's gonna be good because now that's a story. Because
it is a story.
Before your dad was yelling about tractors, C.Q.C beat you guys, and now you're the tag team champions. You really don't got no bonuses with the tag team. You don't get Brazil. You don't get Brazil either. By the way, it's just
no. I know that. I never. I thought like champs got extra abilities, but I never equipped them before I lost the belts anyway. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they do. I think they get 2. I don't remember. Cass would know.
The sad thing is half the abilities don't even work, as we know. So
I mean, yeah. So Cass would know. So you should just check with him. But it's gonna be interesting. So whoever wins that match is still gonna be a good whoever wins is gonna be something.
Because
like,
I mean, technically they're kayfabe more deserving because they beat us, so we got this gimmick match where the other guys had to go through 2 matches beforehand. So I'm cutting some promos and stuff. But the other problem is, I mean, like I want to keep the belts, but now I'm going directly into a match. So it might be another situation where we have the belts for like literally 1 match, so it doesn't even count really.
I mean, hey, it's still something you have for you made the goal is becoming champion. You made that goal, so whatever happens after
Billy
that,
Gunn, if you will, or Rey Mysterio. John Cena comes out. If he challenge you to a fucking fuck John Cena, I hate that shit so much.
The what you call it that Quartz posted in Discord was
the GIF or GIF.
Hold up, I gotta find this shit. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I can't focus right now, but yeah, Shameless is
fine. Well, it accurately represents his hairline.
Oh, he's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad. So yeah, so you came from someplace else that was
man,
you came from someplace else. Please break that down for me.
So the deal was that I was looking for something to do because I don't remember if I was still in. Okay.
You don't have somewhere you can go and talk quietly.
Well, I didn't want to take my whole desktop in the room because I'm lazy.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have a laptop.
This is technically the family computer, but it's my computer.
Oh.
Bought it from a dude who hammered the drive bays away with a hammer so he could fit his Radeon card in there for cheap.
Oh, do you have do you have like a Discord or whatever? No, I'm not Discord, a phone, because you could do it from your phone as well.
No, I don't have a phone. I don't have anyone to talk to on it. What the fuck is it saying? God. It adds to the ambience.
Sure, fuck it. It's already pirate radio right now with this. I don't care. Go for it. Please explain.
So the deal was that I forget what it was, if I was still in school, or I forget how time works. No, it's been 3 years. It wasn't. I was at my previous job, I guess, and I was looking for something to do in my off time because I like to creative write, but I'm horrible at it. I really like wrestling, and I was like, well, those EFED things sound kind of fun. Like I could pretend to write a wrestler, and it's not difficult, like, writing a story. You don't have to create a plot. You just kind of create the seeds of a plot that's filled in with people hitting each other in the dick. It's really simple. So I figured, I'm going to try one of that. So, because I saw a bunch of them get advertised in the Xbox community feed all the time. And I thought, this one looks really professional. It's called 2KWF, and they have a Wix site. It's really a well-made site. It looks really good. I know it's like a template site, but it looks more modern than yours.
Oh,
even though yours is original. Yours has like forum functions. Theirs is literally just like a rule set and like past pay-per-view kind of pictures. But it looks really nice. So I was like, these guys got to be good. Yeah, I applied in, and they were like, all right, yeah. I don't think I got tested or anything. I don't remember. I don't think they had any criteria.
Okay.
Now thinking about it, I don't think it doesn't make sense they have criteria because none of them would meet it. But and the setup for this Fed was that it was all in Discord, all of it.
Oh god.
Promos were in Discord, so stuff would just get buried and nothing was very long. You could play an original Caw or a wrestler. I think the rules were like your max overall had to be 90. I think everyone had to be 90. If you had to play the wrestler, you had to go back down to 90. It was above 90.
Okay.
And the rules were not too many running attacks and let people in the ring. That was it. There was nothing else. And that wasn't even followed, which we'll get to later.
That's the Wild Wild West. Jesus.
It's fucking horrible. Yeah. So it's all in Discord. And I could a guy named Steve Shaw, whose gimmick was like, kind of slimy SMW kind of heel who would, punch people in the nuts and eye rake them and like, yuck, I got the victory, except they wouldn't get the victory because
yuck.
Yeah. And it was set up that when you had a pay-per-view, everybody who was doing matches in the pay-per-view would do them live on a stream.
That's kind of cool.
And this is what and this is what the problem was, because this was in 2K16 or 17 when the servers were horrible. 2K16. And so you had to do matches live, and it would take like sometimes 3 or 4 tries to do a match. And since there was no rule about kicking out, there was no rule about letting people up or a certain amount of finishers or whatever, some matches would go like 20 minutes after the first 3 tries of watching 5 minutes of loading screen each time failed. And you had to, and it would all in sequence too. So say the first guy has their match on stream. Everybody's going to have a match after him by the rules of the Fed, had to watch for all that time, and then they had to do their matches after. So every pay-per-view lasted like 6 hours. You had to clear 6 hours of your night to live stream a pay-per-view.
You don't even give me 27 minutes. I just wanted to point that out.
What?
That you don't even give me 27 minutes. Like you don't. I don't mean on the podcast. I mean like you're in the stream for about 27 minutes. But
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean that you're on the you would watch our Twitch stream for about 27 minutes.
No, I watch the Twitch stream for the entire. Right. If I'm at home and I can get in chat, then it's fun. But if I'm not in chat, all I'm doing is watching 2K, and I don't like to watch 2K. It's more only fun considering the people in it. And I'm usually at work, or I just got home and I want to go touch myself and go to sleep. I'm sure you know the feeling.
Yeah, I do. Thank you for sure. Okay,
I'm just trying to think of
so before your father reminds me of the tractors, you said so you gotta clear out 6 hours. That's ridiculous. So
yeah, 6 hours pay per view. They'd admonish you if you left before the show was done, just like a real wrestling federation.
We mean admonish you.
Love that. They'd admonish, like they'd they'd be mad. So it's like if you were only there to show up and do your match, they would consider that like you don't care about the rest of the fed. But it's like I need to go to bed. It's 11, motherfucker.
Oh my god. So that wouldn't work with me. So you had like a list of not grievances, but you basically used to tell us little bits and bobs. We're not gonna get into all of it, but you need to give us at least
I'll just try to bullet point it. Is basically let's start from the top.
Yeah.
First, the guy who runs the Fed also wrestles, also wins all the time, and he's all in so much proud of how he always single yellows people, how he's the best. Now, what that means is you get someone to waste one reversal, and then since there's no reset rules, they just waste all the rest of the reversals, and you're one ahead, and you destroy them for 20 minutes because they kick out of everything. And he was the runner of the Fed, but other than being a stupid shithead idiot, he was competent. But then him and the co-head of the Fed had a fight, and the main guy left. Oh, by the way, the main guy always played CM Punk, so he's one of those guys. Of course,
Eugene will love him.
Insert picture of Homer Simpson wearing a Bullet Club shirt here. And the second in command was a stoner and drunk, which is fine, just as long as you're not doing that shit while you're setting things out. He was just blazed all the time, just out of his fucking mind. He'd come and chat and be like, "Anybody want a title shot?
Who has that sounds like me?
You want a title shot? Don't fucking talk back to me. I'd put all mine in line and Fed." And so he was completely incompetent. He'd just play favorites. He just throw title shots out randomly. He was a complete shithead. He would drive so many people away from the Fed because they would join and they'd get in Twitch. He's like, "What are you, like, fucking 7? What are you, 7? And he's like some 35-year-old Southern dude just sitting in his house, just fucking doing nothing.
My favorite kind of people. My favorite kind of people.
And so he was running it closely after I joined. And let me think of all the other notable people.
You mentioned
Roman
like
Reigns.
Some crazy woman also.
Oh, yes. Oh, I almost forgot that one. Thank you. I forget them because I didn't write them down except in chat. This chick was obsessed with Trish Stratus.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that was her. That was her.
Every day, Trish Stratus. Like, she would just talk about Trish Stratus promos. She would be like, "Okay, guys, enough about that. Let's talk about Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus is the greatest diva of all time. She really revolutionized women's wrestling. There's no one better than her. I mean, you got to look at her mic skills." And it's like every day. And she had a really loud, like, annoying voice, too. Like Triple Pam or something. So it was just like, "Actually, guys, you need to listen to this Trish Stratus promo. I'm going to put it on the microphone, and you're going to listen to this Trish Stratus promo." And they should just play it in the mic. And it's like, "I don't want to hear about this shit. Why are you doing this? I don't give a fuck.
Why are you doing this?" It sounds like a bunch of, let me not, because it's going on YouTube.
And she was one of the better people.
Really?
In the Fed, yeah. The other better guy was the only guy I'd say that who could actually write a promo was Chris Jericho. He played Chris Jericho. And he would always do fun things with Kevin Owens, who was played by the fucking buzzed retard. So you already have both guys running the Fed who are also playing matches all the time and winning.
Oh, God. So, yeah, because
let me think.
So you said that
Should I talk about?
You said that the two had like a falling out or something.
Yeah, they just, I don't know, they argued about some dumb shit, and the main guy left, and he'd occasionally come back into chat and just be like, "Hey, fuck you guys," and leave.
"Hey, you guys suck. You guys suck dick.
I got a new Fed over here in Xbox. It's got like, I'm sure you know the story with that kind of deal."
God, yeah.
Yes. And I guess I'm trying to think of all the little people I should talk about. Roman Reigns was played by a 9-year-old. And he would just constantly talk shit, and like everyone hated him because he would just like abuse every running move, and he would just Superman punch, Superman punch, Superman punch, Superman punch. I'm Roman Reigns. I should have won that. I'm Roman Reigns. I should have won that.
Oh god.
And he was like 9. And then this guy who played AJ Styles, who would use that one move where it like locks you in place as he goes towards the ropes.
Yeah.
And then bounces back, and you'd get stuck standing there as you had to reverse it if you were within like the invisible range that it was. And he would just use that move all over. And if you try to get in the ring, he would just punch you and throw you back out, then taunt, and then punch you and throw you back out and taunt. So one of my matches with him was like 35 minutes long. And I was just like, guys, you gotta fucking kick this guy out or tell him to obey the rules or something. And he's just like, it's not my fault you can't reverse. I'm like, of course I can't reverse. You get in the ring, there's like a literal like millisecond of time you get. And if you're making me lose the advantage, you know, in terms and shit. And he was just like, no, you're just bad. I was like, okay.
So you went through all this, and yet you still stood there. Why?
Because I thought there was no better option. It was like someone who's only ever eaten dirt, and then someone gives them a hot dog, and they're like, "Wow, I really should get away from North Korea. That shit's great." The other guy,
yeah.
I think I have a couple more things too. Every promo was a backstage beatdown. Every single promo, no matter who it was, everyone is a backstage beat. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho reformed the NWO with old man Kevin Nash, and they'd run around hitting people with a baseball bat. My first match, the post-match promo was someone hit me with a baseball bat. That was pretty much a weekly occurrence. The Miz had a stable with the Miz, Maurice, and I forget the names of them, but it was a giant bloody Miz fetus and a giant Miz baby. And he would tag with them.
You're joking. You're joking.
No, I'm not joking.
How do you?
I think it was called Mizus. Was one of them names.
Oh, so it was a bloody.
It was like a baby and a bloody baby, and they were both human sized. And
I can't.
And then some guy changed characters. People change characters every month. Some guy changed characters to The Rock, and he had a backstage confrontation with the Miz's wife, in which he rock bottomed her onto the concrete and killed her. And she died. And so then The Rock and Miz and Miz's fetus and Miz's baby had a feud because The Rock killed Maurice.
I can't.
And then I had a feud with the guy who was playing an original character, the kind of basic, like, bitch, kind of, I'm the Reaper, I'm going to kill everyone, I'm going to win. That guy. But he was, like, the only guy, other than me, who actually kind of, like, tried not to spam in the Fed, so we had, like, a decent match, which is where the gif of me, like, falling off the ring came from when I tried to jump. Because people would have to play a ref to record the match. The people who could record, they were the ones who were streaming. So there was always a third guy in the match, made it even harder to connect, who would be the ref.
Yeah.
Except this time they decided the ref would be Larry Zbyszko and Kane with a halo over his head, and they were just going to start fighting each other in the middle of the match. Dead Kane versus Larry Zbyszko. And so I was trying to do an elbow drop off the ladder, but I accidentally targeted Dead Kane and Larry Zbyszko and landed on the floor and got right back up. And his gimmick was that he was the Reaper or whatever, and he would like have an hourglass, and he'd be like, "Your time is almost up."
Oh my god! So Larry's living legend, Larry Zbyszko, and Kane with the hate. Oh my god!
Yes. Dead Kane. I don't know if he was kayfabe dead. He was just a ref. I don't know why Kane came back as a ref. I'm trying to think of other dumb storylines besides NWO reforming with Kevin Owens. NWO was like a weekly. That was always a new NWO.
Everybody gets
like all these pitiful smarks whose only ideas are Bullet Club, NWO, push AJ Styles. That's all you got? NWO? It didn't work the last 3 times. You're gonna put Jeff Jarrett in it again?
Oh god! All right, so I don't care about these people anymore. We'll extrapolate that later. Tell me about how the hell did you find us?
I think I was just googling like EFEDs because I wanted to get out of this place that was filled with 9-year-olds who cheated. I think I know how it was. It was in a post on the WWE Games subreddit.
Ooh.
That someone replied and they were like, "I'm in a thing called OCWFED, and we got a website and you can check it out," because they were replying to somebody else who's looking for an EFED, and I was like, "Well, they have a website and it's not a Wix, so that's a good sign." I looked at the website and I was like, "Wow, this actually has a bunch of sections and it has rules, and I should apply this." So I kind of waited a couple weeks. So I was like, not sure if I wanted to get my ass to that pile of shit again, and then I got in, and it's been good because it's not run by a fucking retard.
Oh, so that's the best comment I'll get, right? It's not run by a retard.
No, well, I mean, honestly, you do a lot of work towards it. As I'm snarky in the chat all the time. You know, it's a joke. I wouldn't want to do your job. Nobody else wants to do your job.
No, it doesn't bother me. But yeah, actually, no. Sometimes it does. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for snark, and I'm like, this motherfucker.
Well, yeah.
like
That's what I meant
oh, I'm
about
here
that.
now. What are you doing? Like, I'm literally doing like 7 other things right now. But I'll just go fuck myself because you just told me to go do something. So yeah, right.
Well, I mean, I can't force you to make a podcast. Oh wait.
Yeah, right. Here we are. I'm not trying to be like, it's like I told
Passive
you.
aggressive.
Yeah, no, I'm not. It's not my intention. I'm fucking out of it. I didn't even get to play World of Warcraft today. I'm upset. It's a new expansion. But yeah. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. Hey, you're one of the better writers, and you're decent in the ring, competent. Your matches
Competent might be pushing it a bit far.
Nah, your matches aren't bad. Cause that's the other thing. The other problem with the OCW is a lot of time, we got people who are really good or goodish, and then the matches are kind of crappy. So.
Because like you can clearly tell it's just the competition. Oh god, I'm sorry, my computer just went to sleep mode.
What happened?
The mouse. No, my computer just went to sleep mode. So.
Oh well, no, you can still. I still hear you, so it's fine.
It's back.
It's back. Look at that striation on the CPU.
Oh wow!
Oh wow! Look at that striation. Your Vince is better.
Talk about a night on the town. I think I did a pretty good Christopher Walken.
Your Vince is better than my Vince.
Okay.
I think what we should do.
I think I do. It's a
a
pretty good Christopher Walken. You just gotta kind of face your senses.
Yeah, Christopher Walken.
It's a bit weird.
Sometimes you have to understand that the words that are coming out of my mouth don't make any kind of sense.
Mine's gotta be better than yours.
I don't think that your Christopher Walken is better than my Christopher Walken, but then again, I might have a little bit. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Because you're an eggplant. I don't.
You gotta pause.
You have to take it. That one was good. You have to take one. You have to pause, and sometimes you get upset, and then I'll say things like "dead ass B," and people go, "What do you mean?
Gary
What's he doing over there with his teeth hanging out? He's gonna bite something. I don't understand.
He's gonna bite something.
So yeah. Let's wrap up quickly. Because I hate my life. Not you though. You're fine.
Undirected podcast in the entire world.
You know what? You are fucking lucky. You're getting it today. Pause. I'm gonna try to upload it today, but that means in me speak that means tomorrow. Because you've been saying stuff. Yeah, your dad is right.
Little kitty's broken, man.
I wanted 30 minutes without the everything. You can never.
Oh my god! I don't even have the card in front of me. I actually have to post the card. I stopped to talk to you instead of posting the card. God damn it! I was just
reeks with professionalism.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second to pull up the fucking what the matches I can't remember. Give me one. You live in Trailer Park, boys. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ricky. Ricky grabbed him. This is the worst podcast ever. Congratulations for lowering the bar. You became champion in the same day you lowered the bar.
Just pull up the card, and I want to do the Vince McMahon it's time for Survivor Series rundown of the card.
I'm not. Some of the matches I haven't really been announced, so I got to kind of keep it on the low. But we have Code Jackman, whoever the fuck decides to team with him if he has a team, versus Scum Society. Who do you got?
It's Code Jackman and a mystery partner versus Scum Society.
All right, but you didn't like. Who do you got in that?
What?
I mean, who do you have in that? Jesus Christ. Who do you have in that match? I'm going with Scum Society.
Who would I? Oh,
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go with Scum Society too because they've been kicking everybody's ass, and Jackman has a partner who might not. He could be anyone. It could just be like, oh yeah, let's grab this guy from outside.
Hey, I just got Ricky. Fuck it. What's up, Ricky? Like, I hate tag teams.
And Ricky's like, I don't like punctuation.
Jesus Christ.
Not to be mean, but
you
gotta put commas in there, man.
That was a good one.
Just like Bray said, fuck the comma.
That was a good one. Pride Championship, K. D'Angelo versus Malu.
Oh, coming up next, the Pride Championship, the Urban KD, slightly less urban Malu.
Neither of them are urban, but
KD.
Gotta go.
He's just like Shelton. Come on.
Oh god, I can't. I'm going with Malu. How about you?
That could go either way, depending on how good KD's right stick works.
Honestly, if KD wins, it's good because we need a belt on Riot.
I don't know if his controller. Well, the good thing about KD is even if he loses, he's still like super competent because he's already kicked their ass for at least 5 minutes. Like he never gets donked.
I mean, he got kind of donked. Like I don't know, Cash. Anyway,
in the 45-minute match.
That's true. You're right.
And then again the next night.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, moving on. Heather Angelo versus Valkyrie.
Heather Angelo versus slowly turning heel Valkyrie.
Oh God, don't do that. She's gonna get mad.
Well, yeah, but am I wrong? You do.
Well,
I mean, your friend didn't betray you, and you were just like, she's a ratchet ass hoe, and I don't like her anymore. I'm gonna partner with a guy who broke my leg. And I was like, no, don't do this.
I mean, on the plus side, today was very, very opposite. I think Valk has a dark side.
It's pretty good character development because she came in like, yeah, and then she got her ass whipped. And she was like, fuck this bitch of an earth.
But like the one she did today, you can find on Riot at OCWFed.com if you're listening. I don't care. She actually, it's very, very super face. So I don't know. Okay. As far as Heather, like match wise, Valk has gotten really good recently and really aggressive and not cheesy aggressive. And you know, Heather is also, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to that one because they're gonna fucking go. So I'm excited for that one.
You know about how good everybody is, I just knowledge, and then I realized way into the match, and I'm just like, oh no.
Oh, cheese and crackers.
It's gone badly.
This in no particular order, but I honestly, it's C.Q.C versus now instead of Bigerlun, C.Q.C versus AWOL. Battle of the Anagrams Part 2.
That's gonna be
How do you feel? How do you feel going into that? Are you confident?
No, I've never been confident in my life.
I mean, focus on the Frenchman, and it might. Everyone keeps saying focus on the Frenchman.
Well, basically, the deal is that I need to learn spacing. I was doing good against them last time, mostly, but the problem is that both my finishers have heavies, and I keep complaining about this, but I want to have a storyline reason to change them, and I don't yet, and I want to just do it next season, you know?
All right, that's fine.
And start out next season, but the problem is that like both my finishers have super obvious heavies that are really long and happen after an animation that shows there's going to be one, so I'm never confident hitting the Y button.
You gotta hit the Y button when they have no reversals.
I know, but that never happens because usually by the time we're that far into the match, people are selling so much. Every reversals go.
That's true. I don't know, man. I don't know how to call this. I don't know how to call this one, honestly. Well, the thing is, I know that Cort wants it so bad, and so does Frenchie. So. Like, if they lose, they're probably going to be devastated. And I'm probably going to get, like, a long, hey, guy, you know, it was great. I'll see you in 2020.
I am leaving. I am going back to my home country.
We are fuck OCW and fuck you. We are leaving. I don't know. That'd be great. If he cursed me on Fred, I wouldn't even be mad. I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Incredibly racist to French people, this podcast.
I don't know. Maybe.
Rust, I love you. I apologize.
I love Rust. I love Rust and Cort, but it's funny. Like the moment he put on the fucking thing, I'm like, yo, he's just French Rollins. He's just French Seth Rollins, and it's been a gimmick since then. So.
I like his logo. I
love it. Shout out to him. It's supposedly supposed to be a surprise for the tag match, so I can't wait.
I thought it was quite funny that when Rust joined the Fed, he didn't talk much and he's all polite like the rest of our piece. And then after like a couple weeks of seeing us just constantly talk shit to each other, he just pops in with those fucking snark all the time now.
Oh, that's how it works in OCW.
We've corrupted him.
Once you test the waters, you test the waters. Yeah. But like, can I say that? Like
anything.
The owner just told me just told that guy to go fuck himself, and no one's angry. This is weird. Like if there's a day that I don't tell someone to go fuck themselves, then I think that people get concerned. Like, you all right, man? Is everything okay? I'm like,
this is the greatest night in the history of our sport.
All right. We got Jess versus Archer. I love Jess writing.
Pin Archer. I really like Jess' current angle. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's pay-per-view and it's the last pay-per-view, so he has to fight him here, but I kind of would have liked more build on that because they just started the angle that he owns his company. Yeah, and so I would actually kind of like Archer to win so it keeps going because this is going to build a lot of heat because Jess is like quite a good face and Archer is the most despicable. It's like the $1 million man, you know? Yeah. So how could you not hate him? So a lot of the feeds are like tweeners and, you know, versus each other. But that one is just like straight face or straight heel. Because how can you not cheer for the guy who got his company stolen out from under him by that piece of shit? That fucking edgy theme music.
Yeah, it had to dance around and all that bullshit. So yeah, I mean that's what happens when you know we kind of shotgunned a lot of the matches were done, but they were shotguns, so they didn't really get a chance to get fleshed out. Which sucks,
it's like that that thing with the $1 Million Man and the kid. He's like, I'll give you $100. You can bounce his ball 10 times. And the 9th bounce, he kicks it away. And he's just like,
fuck you, kid. Go back to the hood, you son of a bitch.
That was Little J, and that's why he's so mad to this day.
Now we got the women's championship, Dragana versus wow, I was gonna say Sensei here. Dragana versus Aerith.
Dragana versus Aerith. Oh wow.
What am
That's gonna be.
Look at the striation on Dragana's eyes. I was gonna say like I'm going with Dragana, but I've been told that it's a really good match, so it's probably gonna main event Prime. I don't know. I say Dragana, but you never fucking know. You have any thoughts on that? You're like, maybe, I echo your sentiments.
Could go either one. I think Rush, so I gotta go Dragana, but
yeah, you're doing double duty, which means one of your matches is going on Prime. I like the whole thought about you can't you there's no way you won because that means double duty and that'll never happen. You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? I didn't even think about that. I was like, oh fuck, he's gonna be booked twice if they win.
What are you gonna do if I do win, are you gonna kick the Jackmo match off the card? Like, no, he's not. He's gonna get both in.
Yeah, I was like, that's how you know I'm burnt out. I was like, oh shit, oh wow, he right. So one of them got to go on Prime. I don't know which one. Probably Jackmo or Cort probably.
Yeah, because it's not a title.
Yeah, so but the thing is, two tag matches are gonna be really long. So I don't know. Actually, we'll see.
Well, the match, me and fuck their face, we had like 4 finishers, but it still only went like 23 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see.
So
it's gonna be interesting.
They're all like 20 minutes around. If I see it's gone too long, I usually try not to kick out.
We'll see what happens.
I try not to, but when it comes to the belts, I'm probably gonna give it at least a little bit of thirst. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm kind of excited for like a lot of the matches on thing. We also have Mugen versus Drago for the light heavyweight championship.
Ooh. That's gonna be a good one. You know you're gonna have a boner for that because Mugen and Drago are in it. Is it Mugen or Mugen?
I think it's interpretation.
Like Ryu and Ryu and
Ryu, Ryu. Yeah, I don't know. I always call him fuckface, but yeah, man.
Everybody fuckface.
I don't. The thing is, usually Drago wins more than Mugen, but Mugen, I don't care. But I don't know, man.
Like, he has the capacity to kill anyone at any time.
I want to see Drago do a Drago salt. That's all I care about. If he does one moonsault in this match, that's the best pay-per-view. You can't
steal my gimmick of missing moonsaults.
If Drago does one moonsault from the top rope in this match, it's the best pay-per-view all year. I don't care.
I think I gotta thank you relating to that, is when you called that rope move the Patriot Missile. I didn't have a name for it, and then that was such a good name, and I was like, damn.
I don't know what to call your finisher. I call it the what's it called? The
Cortplex?
I think I call it the perfect Cortplex or corporate Cortplex, but you're not. I don't care. I try.
I'm not corporate. Yeah, that's a feature.
It's so difficult to do commentary. I hate it. I just talk shit.
You're really good at it because you don't like go out of kayfabe, but you don't go in kayfabe. Me and Jake were talking about that. I mean, Courts, because we tried to do kayfabe commentary once, and it was really hard to like pretend to be a commentator, whereas you just do it naturally, but you also don't break kayfabe. You don't use real names, so it's in between. It's really natural.
I kind of break the ladder though, because I talk shit about like when we had that glitch. I talk shit about 2K.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, it shows that when you're doing commentary that you give a shit. Whereas for me, doing commentary, I'm just like, okay, try to pretend you care about fake video game wrestling.
But that's the thing, you don't have to talk about you care. You just kind of got to talk about what it is that's happening. I don't know. Remember, I've been doing it forever, so I'm kind of invested in these characters.
And the problem with me is I don't know any of the fucking moves. I'm like reverse, snap, maneuver, flex.
I do. I always say like the running neck thingy. I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to get a fucking job at like some independent federation. How much
does this guy weigh?
I call it's a suplex, a body slam, a Pepperton sleeper, in your mom's house. I don't care. And,
OCW in your mom's house. That would be a pay-per-view.
I'll do that next. I'll do that for September.
Actually, I seriously think we should do that Game of Death pay-per-view idea. I thought that was a cool
What's
idea.
Game of Death? What's that?
Well, it would just be like a martial arts gimmick match where
we did that one time.
In the match picks one type of weapon they can use.
And
then the rest of the pay-per-view is just designed after like, you know, kind of black and white, like kung fu movie aesthetic. I just figured that'd be easy.
We've done like similar stuff. I wouldn't mind that.
Or like like a gambling kind of type of theme where it's like green and like the green and red velvet for poker. I think that would look good. I'm shit at designs.
We did a thing. We did a lucha in Vegas, but I see what you're saying. We could try. We could try stuff. In September, I want to do the Kumite. So we'll see if
that would be that one. That would be the martial arts one.
If that happens, it's either going to be season 19 or the break. Because I already have it in my head. In my head, we're going to combine Bloodsport. And you know what? You're welcome for this, YouTube. Feel free to fucking take the idea and say it's your own, you fucks. I hate all of you.
No, they're going to take the video down because you said Bloodsport and you said Kumite and the auto song, like the song.
Yeah,
but it's going to be like, you can't do that. Stan Bush needs his 5 cents. God damn it.
The way it works is basically the wooden ring that they made, which is that shit was the best. The wooden ring. Yes. You got to wear street clothes or you got to wear 80s like short shorts, the poom joints. You have to tape your fist, but you have to put glass textures on your fist. Glass textures.
Oh Jesus!
So it has to look like you have glass on your fist. And
so it's like
Bloodsport.
OCW presents IWAMS.
OCW presents Tournament of Death presents Bloodsport presents the Kumite.
It's also CCW. Jesus.
Also during the match, you can only loop the Kumite song or Sega Genesis music. That's it. We have to live the whole gimmick. And you have to really good choice.
There was a lot of good Sega Genesis music.
Yep. You gotta use Sega Genesis music.
Throw some suggestions out there. Thunder Force 4.
Yeah.
Shinobi.
Shinobi number 1, not 3.
What's the one where he's flying around and like shooting things like Space Harrier or something?
Oh, that's 3. You can't use 3. Wait, you mean Super Turricane or do you mean E-SWAT?
I meant like Space Harrier. Is that?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't want to.
Gunstar Heroes, maybe. I don't know, but yeah.
I think that's SNES, isn't it? No shit. Anyway, I'm getting confused. What was I gonna say?
It's fine.
Fantasy Star 4 actually has like really pumping music for a JRPG. It's all like techno, kind of shit.
Yep. You have to have that synthy ass late 80s music.
Just crunchy.
Oh, and you can only win by submission or KO.
Oh Jesus! How do you win the KO?
There's only gonna be 2. There's only gonna be like 2 or 3 matches that are Kumite.
Oh, so you'd have to put like a KO step on the game rules.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have. It's gonna be. I know it's gonna be Cort. It's gonna be Cort and Jackman for sure. It's gonna be Cort and Jackman, and I'm probably gonna have Mugen in one of them.
Cort and Jackman.
Code Jackman.
Yeah, but he's not on Xbox.
No. I'm sorry. I said Cort. I meant Rex. You see, dude? You see, I'm dead. Yeah. So I meant Rex and Jackman.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna have.
I hope Jackman gets his revenge. I mean, I think he's a heel now again.
He's always been a yeah.
But when he was getting his box gimmick, he was getting sympathy, and then he kidnapped B-17, but he didn't really do anything to him. So it's just like he's crazy. So it's just you feel bad for him, like Mankind.
Yeah.
But he came back and he's just like, "Fuck Tay-Ter, I got both of these belts, and what are you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Suck my dick, Tay-Ter. I'm the champion now." I
should mention that now that he has a suit and everything, but still the same hair and mustache, he looks like a sexual predator who drives a Camaro IROC Z. Specifically a Camaro IROC Z. And he blasts that rock and roll music as he cruises by the school and stares at all the girls who are like above grade 9.
All right, we're done. We're done. You were supposed to get 20 minutes. You got 42. I hope you're happy.
I am happy. That was fun. Put like a really loud clip of Kramer from Seinfeld going, Jerry!
Yes, I'll do that. All right, so that's been the desk, and that was Court Marshall, and we'll see you. We're just gonna have to go up before. So now I have to do this sometime, and then on Saturday do the prime. No, I don't. You asked, and then I see.
And then you got to go to the bathroom, and it smells like fresh meatloaf.
I hope she sits on your lap.